hope you're ready to play a game, because we are about to play a game, Black Ops 6. But we're not going to play. We're going to tell you and show you what the best settings for PC are. So get ready, lock in.
Hey, what's poppin', Pete? We're back with a brand new video. And I usually don't do videos like this when I'm playing. I'm not really like, how to, that kind of thing. But that actually kind of been working for me on other videos that I've made on other games. So I'm just going to do it here and just, see how it works. So today we're going to give you the best settings for PC. Now remember, this is PC. If you're playing on console, this is not going to work pretty much, because a lot of the settings are different on console than they are on PC. So just keep that in mind. Also keep in mind, it depends on the rig that you got, what kind of computer. If you don't have a really great computer, you want to tweak some of these settings differently than what your PC is. If you have a souped up one, then you're good. You can put them as much as you want. But usually a lot of people put them on like low to like mid, maybe a couple settings are high or normal. Just because when you're live streaming, when you're streaming, it's different. You don't want your computer to take a lot of the heavy load. You want to have it less load as possible. And you see the look at the FPS. FPS is great. I don't love it. And also, it caters into your internet, all that kind of stuff. I got really great internet, so that helps. My PC is definitely good. And my graphics card is not the best one, but it works well for me. I'm not going to fix anything that is not broken right now. I know a lot of people upgrade their graphics cards all the time. I'm going to keep using mine until it does not work. So let's get into the settings. Graphics. So this is display mode. So this is what I use. Now this is personal preference, along with what PC that I have. So that just goes with that. This is what I use. You can tweak those. You can copy them. If they work, they work. If they don't, then try to tweak it down. So yeah, this is what it is. So I use full screen borderless because sometimes I do alt tab. Sometimes, not all the time. That's why I use it. But you can use also full screen exclusive. That's just full screen, so you can't alt tab. When you do alt tab, it's going to go dark for a second, then come back. I don't like that. Sometimes I do have to alt tab, so I use full screen borderless. But if you're having issues, use full screen exclusive. Of course, this is my monitor this is my main monitor that I'm playing on, and then I have multiple other monitors that I have, like my Spotify, my OBS, all that kind of stuff on. This is what I'm using, and this is of course my graphics card that I'm using, at GTX 1070. I know it's an older version of the NVIDIA graphic card, but it works well for me. It's still great. It still works. It's still compatible. I don't need to upgrade it, so I'm not going to keep spending hundreds and thousands of dollars on stuff. I could if I want, but I'm the kind of person that I'm going to keep using it until the wheels fall off. So it still works for me. I use the aspect ratio, of course, 16:9. That's what you want to use it on, because you're streaming, you're creating content, that kind of thing. Of course, you definitely want to have aspect ratio at 16:9 when you're playing the game. You don't want to have it any other way. Of course, that's just preloading the shaders. I really do hate that, but it happens. The display gamma 2.2, brightness. I just have it on 52. That's just what I have it on. You can have it on just 50 or a little bit more, but I have it on 52. It works well for me. I have NVIDIA Reflex Low Latency on. Eco mode preset will be on custom. Once you do all this, of course, VSync, all that bullshit off. I have it on unlimited, but I also have it to what my monitor is. So I have a 144 hertz monitor, so I have it to that as default, but I have the custom frame rate, so that means it can go to whatever, but it usually will cap out. You see at the top it's around like 144, and it goes up and down a little bit, but it stays around that to what my monitor is. You want to have it to that. You don't want to have it over that. If your monitor is a 60 hertz monitor, you don't want to have it over, because it's not going to go to that point. But I have it 144, it stays around there, and I have it unlimited. I have my reduced menu render resolution native, pause game rendering off. I have it my reduced quality when inactive 10 minutes, and focus mode. Now we go to the quality. This is the meat and potatoes. Graphic preset will be on custom. Render resolution, of course, is at 100. That's what my monitor is at. My resolution is 1920 by 1080. Dynamic resolution I have off. But upscaling / sharpening, I have Fidelity FX CAS. Then the VRAM scale target, I have on 80. Variable rate shading I have on. And then texture resolution, I have it very low. A lot of these settings would be from very low to normal because I like it. I don't really care as much as how my game looks. It still looks decent. And then I want the performance and the quality. That's what I want, the performance to make it run better. I haven't had no issues yet using these settings the last few days I've been playing. And then normal, I have texture filter. Ooh, there's an update, of course. We're back. Where were you? That of course that happens right when I'm recording. But anyway, let's get back into it. Of course, texture filter. And we have that normal. Depth of field, we have that off. Detail quality is on normal. Particle resolution is very low. Bullet impacts, I have that off. And persistent effects off. Shader quality, I have on low. This setting, on demand texture streaming, I have it optimized. Lower texture streaming quality is at normal. Very low on the shadow quality. Screen space shadows are off. Occlusion is off. Screen space reflections are off. Static reflection is low. And tessellation is off. The volumetric quality is low. Physics is off. Weather grid volume are off. And then we go to the view. Motion reduction preset, I have that off. And this mode I have off. Field of view, I use 115, but it goes, people are very different. It's personal preference when it comes to field of view. You can max it out at 120. You can have it between 100 and 115. 100 and 120, but I use 115. That's just works well for me. I've had no issues with 115, but you can mess with it and see what works for you. And you can look over here and you can see the difference, you know, how wide you will see your field of view when you're playing, because it's of course first person. Make sure you have your ADS field of view unaffected. That's pretty much has been a standard for a minute. Weapon field of view is of course wide. Third person, it really doesn't matter. Just have it at 90 because I don't use third person. That's usually in Warzone or something like that. Vehicle field of view, just have wide. Of course, motion blur and weapon blur, you want to have that shit off because it is terrible. And then I have first person camera movement and third person camera movement at 50% least. And inverted flashbang I have off. People, this depends. You know, this is also personal preference because when you get flashbang, it's inverted, so it's different. So your screen, when you get flashbanged, it will go dark instead of having that bright ass flash in your face. So people do mess with that depending on if you want to use it or not. And that's the controller players. I'm a hybrid. I use keyboard and mouse and controller. So this is for my controller players. I use the button layout, tactical, of course. That's just standard with me. I play on 6. This is the standard that you get the best of both worlds. You can snap around. So if somebody's shooting you back, I can snap around and shoot them. It works well for me. I've been playing on 6.6 for a long time. I even played in other games like Fortnite, games like that, and especially Call of Duty is 6.6. Some people go 6.7, 7.6. People even probably go higher depending on, like, especially if you're sniping, all that kind of stuff. It's totally different, but the standard for me is 6.6. And all these are just off for me. And then of course I have controller vibration off. My dead zones, I can show I have of course the vibration off. That shit is annoying too. These are my dead zones. So my left stick is 1 for minimum. My left stick max is 75. Right stick is 1. Right stick is 99. And then I don't use the triggers or anything. I just use the triggers to aim in and out. I do have a button on my controller. I have 2 triggers on the back, but I have one that I use for when I jump, so I don't have to press A. So that's what I use it for. So that is pretty much it. That is pretty much my settings for my PC settings and my controller settings for what I'm using right now in Black Ops 6. If I do change anything, I will make an update video to this video to let you know if I change anything. But right now everything is working well because they do updates, they do tweak stuff, and sometimes you do have to change it. I will make an update video. If you guys did like this video, make sure to like the video, and if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new to the channel. 99% of y'all are not subscribed that are watching my videos. A lot of people that watch my videos are people that are not subscribed. So if you do like these kind of videos, these how-tos, Let me know what other videos you want me to do. I'm going to be doing go camel guns. You know, I may do, you know, how-tos, tips and tricks of how to, you know, what maps to play, that kind of stuff. Let me know down in the comment section. What would you like to see? And hope you guys have a great rest of your day, night, and morning. And hope you guys are enjoying Black Ops 6. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.